All right, everybody. I hate that I have to do this video, but after more than 2 weeks, I don't have a choice anymore because our YouTube channel is, quite frankly, on the verge of death. I know that haters joke about David, you're circling the drain and all of this stuff. Quite frankly, as far as the YouTube channel is concerned, things look absolutely terrible right now. I was hoping that this would resolve and that I wouldn't even come to you with this as a big, strong guy, right? But it's getting worse. Something has happened, and our videos are no longer being recommended to viewers in the way that for years and years they were. Now, you will notice there are no conspiracy theories here or irresponsible speculation. It's me telling you the facts and the numbers and then giving the most charitable hypothesis about what happened. We have 1.6 million subscribers on YouTube, and there are now videos that are sometimes getting 2,000 views. Now, I know my haters will say, David, that's because your videos suck. Well, some of them may suck. Okay, that's it. I won't deny that. But as a sheer mathematical reality, with 1.6 million subscribers, our videos would never get 2,000 views. Even a bad video was 15,000, 20,000 views. Here's the story. On January 9th, mysteriously, there was a roughly 6 to 7 hour period during which our live analytics showed almost no views. Like, not few views, but just almost zero. And we're putting that up on the screen. As little as like 1,900 views in an entire hour during a time of day where we'd normally have 100,000 views in an hour or even more. This impacted our channel and others. Our channel was not the only one impacted by this. Some of our colleagues in left-wing politics were impacted by this, and people outside of politics were impacted by this. Fine. YouTube told us your views are fine. This is just a reporting glitch. So this is sort of like, if a smoke detector goes off, it might go off because there's smoke, but it might go off because the smoke detector is broken. It's malfunctioning. We were told the views are fine. Fine. The next day, things were supposedly fixed. After 3 or 4 days, some slightly higher numbers were replaced in our analytics for that 6-7 hour period on January 9th. But I could immediately tell that views were dead. Subscribers were flat. One day, we even lost subscribers after gaining subscribers every day for years. We actually lost 3 subscribers net one day. And since January 9th, the channel has been dead. There are videos that after 90 minutes, after 2 hours, have 2,000 or fewer views. We're putting that up on the screen for you to take a look at. Again, this is something that just hasn't happened in years. And you do the math with 1.6 million subscribers, it just doesn't pass the sniff test. Views, revenue are down 60 or 70%. Subscribers are at a crawl. Now, this is happening to many channels of people that you know. I'm not going to mention them. It's not appropriate. If they choose to talk about what's going on, that's absolutely fine for them to do. However, it is not affecting all of our channels. There are some creators in news and politics whose channels are doing absolutely fine. Now, I genuinely have no idea what is happening, but I have some speculations, okay? I am not claiming at this time that anybody at YouTube did anything malicious. I am not claiming at this time that YouTube made a decision, let's screw over David Pakman and a bunch of these other creators. I don't have the evidence to say that, so that is not my hypothesis at this point in time. Something took us completely out of the recommendation algorithm. I even noticed it when browsing YouTube on my personal account. Not connected to the David Pakman Show channel. I used to get my own videos recommended. They are completely gone. Here is one of dozens and dozens of emails from viewers explaining this. Tom wrote in and said, I exclusively scroll through the recently uploaded YouTube category, but other categories are likely populated by similar algorithmic logic. I noticed a month or 2 ago, I stopped seeing your videos recommended. I had to manually search for your channel to find it. This also happened with some of my other favorite creators. All of those in your channel have one thing in common. I started to ignore those videos on YouTube because I watch them on other platforms, Patreon, etc. Since then, I've noticed that whatever channel I click on in recently uploaded has a massive impact on what is recommended in the future. Dozens of emails like that. I am going to give you the most innocent explanation, okay? The most innocent explanation is there was this glitch on January 9th, and it hurt us during that 6-hour period, but it then caused something to happen which led to no engagement. Maybe it was a period during which our videos didn't come up as recommended for people anymore. Whatever it was, it became a vicious cycle. And it told YouTube, no one's clicking David's videos, so stop recommending them altogether. That's not me saying someone did it. I don't know, but it is what happened. So right now, we have to see if we can fix this. I need you to help me with super simple tasks that cost nothing, okay? We need to try to re-engineer our way into the algorithm. If this doesn't work, it will be a really good piece of data about what might be going on. Now, if it works, that's absolutely fantastic. So here's what I would ask you to do. I believe if a few thousand people do this, it may fix the problem. First, do a search for David Pakman on YouTube and click on one of our videos. Do it a second time. Do it a third time. The key is search for David Pakman, click on the videos, which will train the algorithm. This is what people are looking for. When you click onto my videos, please make sure you are subscribed. Please, please, please. And make sure after subscribing that you click the bell and select all. This tells YouTube, not only am I subscribed, I want to see David's videos in my feed. Please like the video. And if you can, please leave a comment. Now, ideally, if YouTube then shows you more of my videos in the recommendations, either to the side or below the video you're watching, click another one of my videos. Ideally, like it, comment. The idea is string back-to-back videos of mine together, which is hopefully training the YouTube algorithm. This is the path people are actually looking for. Now, if you don't get any recommendations for my videos, if you only get Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and other people named Jimmy, search for me again, click like, comment. Now, if this entire thing is nothing nefarious and we simply fell out of the algorithm, just several hundred or ideally a couple of thousand of you out of the 1.6 million subscribers and some non-subscribers doing this, this might fix the problem completely and resolve it. If it doesn't, then it'll be really useful information and whatever's going on is even worse than we thought. Now, the other part, YouTube revenue is down 60 to 70%. We count on that. We're counting on using that money to launch the Spanish channel. We are very close to launching a dubbed to Spanish version of our channel to hit the Spanish-speaking community. Dubbing is really, really expensive. Really, really expensive. Thousands of dollars per month. We were counting on the revenue from the main channel to fund the dubbing on the Spanish channel. So this is a very bad time for this to be happening. Please grab a membership at joinpakman.com, okay? It's really cheap. You can use the coupon code 24 starts now. You'll get a sizable discount, pay full price or not, whatever. We just need to supplement. 60 to 70% is a big, 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 big deal. So let's do it. Let's give this 48 hours, and then I will report back to you whether this did anything at all to deal with this algorithmic issue that we are experiencing. And if it doesn't, then it will give us more information and we can go from there.